Well, on Wednesday, we sat down with State Senator Elena Parent, a Democrat from Atlanta, to discuss bills that she sponsored and supported. It's also Women's History Month, so I asked her about the impact of women under the Gold Dome. We start our conversation with a question about SB 50, a Medicaid expansion bill she sponsored, but it did not cross over.
Georgia is one of very few states that at this point has not accepted an expansion of Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act. And that is simply hurting Georgians because Georgians already pay the taxes associated with that law, and the benefit is not coming to us. Governor Kemp rolled out a very limited expansion a year or two ago called Pathways. And I applaud him for trying to be innovative, but unfortunately it has just been an abysmal failure. The program has spent, over $30 million with at least 70% of that going to consultants and not actually to get folks health care. Only about 4,000 people have been able to sign up.
Would you say that there is a road to combating that this session and making sure that those Georgians who need that health care the most are getting it?
We're really facing resistance from the governor. The Republicans I work with realize that it's far past time that Georgia expanded Medicaid, that it's what makes the most financial sense for our state, and certainly it's the right thing to do for our citizens. But obviously there's only one governor in the state, and he certainly has a lot of power, and it is something that he's very firmly saying we will not do.
I know that you have had several healthcare initiatives that you continue to work on.
Right. Probably a lot of your viewers don't realize that over half of Georgia counties do not have an OBGYN. And giving birth in Georgia, being pregnant and giving birth in Georgia is a lot more dangerous than in most states. Our maternal mortality rate is still very high. That's directly tied into the lack of available preventive care. And some of the legislation that's made doctors, OBGYNs afraid of criminal penalties if a woman that they're trying to treat starts to hemorrhage or starts to have a miscarriage due to our 6-week abortion ban is also causing more OBGYNs to flee the state. So the problem is getting worse.
Do you think that women are adequately represented under the Gold Dome, and do you think that there's more work to be done?
I think there's a lot more work to be done to make sure that women, and honestly by extension, children and family dynamics, right, caregiving, as it were, are better represented under the Gold Dome. We've got about 24% of the Senate that are women. Obviously, that's well under our population in the state, which is about 51%. That's really a big void. In terms of the folks running the show, a voice for women.
And my full interview with State Senator Parent is available right now. You can watch it by downloading our free streaming app to your TV. And we'll have more on Crossover Day and the Gold Dome coming up a bit later.